to the ground, crying a dreadful cry, and took a stone in his hand, and made straight for Teucer, his heart urgent to strike. And Teucer had taken from his quiver a piercing arrow, and placed it on the bowstring. But as he was drawing back the bowstring to his shoulder, Hector of the shimmering helm struck him. There, where the collarbone separates the neck and the chest, and where is most fatal, there Hector struck with a jagged stone as Teucer aimed at him and broke the string. Teucer's hand went numb at the wrist, and falling on his knees, he remained there and dropped the bow from his hand. And Ajax was not careless of his brothers falling, but running stood astride and put his shield to cover him. Under him, two faithful comrades, Mecisteus, the son of Echios, and godlike Alastor, bore him groaning heavily to the hollow ships. And once again the Olympian aroused courage in the Trojans, and straight across the deep ditch they thrust the Achaeans. And Hector went among the front ranks, exulting in his strength, as when a dog sees a wild boar or lion. From behind as he pursues with his swift feet, snatching at the flanks and hindquarters, and watching closely for it to turn, struck him fast hard upon the long-haired Achaeans, killing always the hindmost man. And they fled. But when they passed through the palisade and ditch, in flight many were broken at the hands of the Trojans, and the rest were checked beside the chariots, and there stood their ground, calling out to one another and lifting their hands to all the gods, each man crying aloud in prayer. And Hector wheeled right and left, his horses with their splendid manes, his eyes like the Gorgons or the eyes of Ares, ruinous for mortals. Falling on his knees, he remained there and dropped the bow from his hand. And Ajax was not careless of his brothers falling, but running stood astride and put his shield to cover him. But getting their shoulders under him, two faithful comrades, Mecisteus, the son of Echios, and godlike Alastor, bore him groaning heavily to the hollow ships. But one stood astride and put his shield to cover him.